We can keep this. Oh, the bird is going to get blasted. What is this? Whenever another bear enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. Put 2 counters on that bear. Target bear you control fights another target creature you don't control. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the queen grizzly bear. So. Hey, Night Tides, what's your favorite magic card? Or post-wake sleepiness? Because I don't think that's a... I like a few cards. Mostly cards I prefer are either leaning heavily into chaos or hard control. Okay. I should probably get rid of this. It seems like a pretty intricate part of their deck. So we'll just go ahead and burn that. Yeah. Are you like a Cruel Ultimatum kind of person then? Is that your jam? Count games up there. Okay. Alright, I feel you. Yeah, so you just like shenanigans. You know? Is that what you're going for? Okay, what is this? Discard a land card, create a 2/2 bear token. So this is a new archetype, bears. To discard a land. Trying to think what he's doing. So we're up. I don't really want to play Kato here. We got Sprite in hand. We can counter whatever he plays, so. Alright. You sound like a Storm player. Look at the top 4 cards. Champion or Lane Karma, and then put it in your hand, put the rest in. Okay. I just played an Empty the Warrens deck. They were trying to cheat in Empty the Warrens early. They're playing like a bad version of Storm, in my opinion. So, exile Mother Bear from your graveyard. Create 2 bears. Okay, so we have another bear. They're all about bears. Do I care about this? It's just a 2/2, but if it's in the graveyard, you can get more. Yeah, we'll let it hit. Don't really want to, but yeah. We'll threaten blocks. We'll send a Faerie. We really needed a 4th land. He played for like 3-4 different variations of Storm decks. Yeah. Well, and there's a lot of Storm. There's a lot of Storm variations out there. You know, Storm's a very good mechanic. Hence Dragon Storm. Dragonstorm was once in standard, actually. Put a 1 counter each green creature that you control. Oh, that entered the battlefield this turn. Swipe. Target creature control gets 2/2 until the end of turn. It's 2. Then it fights target creature you don't control. We don't want that to happen, so we'll sprite that. It's a little too much for us. I really need Cryptic. I need to tap bounce these tokens. I kind of... Not playing GOTO sucks because I could have 2 more cards in my hand, which possibly could have been land. Yeah, we'll block the bear. Brain freeze. Yes. Mills 3 cards, Storm. Yeah, and a lot of these cards, like this deck right here, it's all Modern Masters. Or Modern Horizons. And... so we're going to see some more archetypes come through. I think especially after Urza Saga is banned. So... I think we're gonna see that. Put an artifact creature enchantment into your planeswalker card from into your hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. That is... oh, but you can only do it once. Okay. There are better cards out there than that. For 3 mana. You can do better things for 3 mana than that. Oops. I meant to... tap bounce here. I really did. Here, I'll just kill that. This is something to do. I can dress down here too. It's fine. It's not going to matter because I'm going to bounce that one next turn. I should have GOTO in play. It might have died by now, but not toying around with modern or pioneer control decks. Well, what kind of control are you looking at? You looking for blue white X or taxes? That is, well, that's a different kind of control. I understand what you mean, but oh no, the bear is going to eat my Faerie because I didn't think about this. I'm making a lot of mistakes against this deck for no reason. So I'll yeah, I only got a couple turns. Taxes is alright. Are you gonna play Stoneblade? You gonna play Stoneforge Mystic in it? Aquarius Taxes main with Elite Spellbinder. So he's gonna make a bunch of bears. So this is I just counter tap. So do the same thing. I still attack with fairies and stuff like that, but I still should be cards deeper, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't do it. So but if he dredges that back, the hard thing is if he dredges this back, he just keeps getting 3 bears a turn. Human Cleric. Flying. Enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. For as long as that card remains exiled, owner may pay for it. Cast costs 2 more to cast. Yeah, I've played against that card. It's annoying. I don't know if that's the best. Tap draw or tap bounce? I'll tap bounce. Well, I can't really delta now. Yep. So he can make 3 bear tokens. Well, 2 bear tokens. And he'll go wide on me. So I think... So I can either just play a huge Morningtide, because he can... Because I have 1 more turn. Warrens be good. So I can throw down 1, 2, 3. Make it a 5/5. I mean, I could just say I'm not gonna. Well, because if I. No, we need to. Take 1 of these, and then I'll take these. So he can make 2. He can have 4. 4 creatures, 4 blocks. We'll attack with 1 fairy token. I keep the 1 cryptic in there in case I draw Snapcaster. Then I was going to play stuff, run away together, and bounce spells with counter magic to back it up. Yeah, I mean, that's typically what they do. They're playing like Spell Pierce, like, you know, 2 or 3 Spell Pierce. Yep. Yep. So... I don't know, I would just throw this for the bear. I mean... Yeah, I'm not a huge... not a huge Death in Texas fan, I say. Well, he can bring... We chump that one. Let's say that. We don't kill the mother. That is Journey the Magistrate. Yeah, that's getting played everywhere though. You're not the only one on that one. Yeah, this is what this deck does. It just cycles lands. Life from the Loam might get popped too. So, I could technically do 11 damage to him. So... I have to get rid of this Blossom, though. And I don't know if he has anything in his deck to actually do that for me, but... The only way I can get rid of this Blossom is Cryptic Command, and there's no way to get it back in my hand. Even if I draw somehow. So... Alright, well... Not playing the Kato, I think, caused us to lose this game. So... Yeah, Magistrate's good, man. Yeah, we'll print in this. EE comes in. Doomblade's good. Push is good. Brutality's fine. They're all 2/2s. Just basic linear aggro stuff. Gus is fine. Sprite is like okay. If I... Snare's good. Negation's like eh, because he is playing some... I'd say Negation's good. We'll go with this because Negation takes away the life of the low. And it never comes back. Oh. A lot of bounce. Sure, we can keep it. So, whatever he brings in for turn 3, I'll just bounce. So. Okay. Plays Tranquil Thicket because he doesn't have something else to do. Commune with the Gods. Reveal top 5 cards. You may put a creature or enchantment card in my them. So he's playing like Graveyard Shenanigans, but... So, maybe I should have put into the, or Leyline of the Voids in here. Alright. We're not going to make the same mistake twice here. Won't make a dude. Oh, back in the day, when I brewed up a Lantern Control variant deck with Booby Trap as a kill card over Codex. Right, that was a thing for a while, but kept Shredder as a backup. Yeah, it just depends on. Booby Trap was nice to have that extra win con in there. So the problem with Booby Trap, because Booby Trap's the, if they play a certain card that's exiled, it does, you sacrifice it, it does 200 damage to them, I think. Yeah. The problem with that is it costs 6 to play. So, I'm sure the deck didn't have problems casting it after top decking forever. But, I will say that I think the Codex version is better. Okay, we'll draw and see. Okay. Yep. It's not a bad idea. He should always go second, though. We will tap bounce or counter bounce, because really this is the. I hope he doesn't have anything. Well, if he does, I can. Yeah, we'll get rid of the bear. Could have also got rid of this, which is probably the better play, because he can get lands back into his hand. Probably should have bounced the enchantment here. Yeah, that's fine. He's just trying to put life in the loam in his graveyard. That's all he's trying to do, is get life in the loam, which he found it. So, but I can actually take care of it. I hit him for 3, take him to 15. Joke's kind of on him too, because this next turn I can bounce this to his hand, and I can counter it. And then his life to the loam does nothing, and I don't care about it at all. What kind of lands does he have though? Just Tranquil Thicket, just cycle. So probably do that. But we'll go ahead and attack here. Then we'll draw. So we'll just bounce that. Sure. Yeah, that's really all he's doing, is trying to funnel this stuff through. So, did he dredge? Yeah, he dredged. So, He also dredged another thing. Yeah. Yeah, we don't care that he has lands in his hand. We just can't have that enchantment out at the same time. We'll chump one of the bears, so... Do 3 to him. We'll take him to 12. Could actually take him to 6. Or take him to 9. Do 6 to him. With the tar pit, but... We want to... There's other things we want to do. I can bounce something. Let's see what we draw here. Cool. We got Deluge. Can bounce. Can play the Brazen Borrower that I have. Another card I built around was Shared Fate. But the goal was to ritual out Shared Fate and then to go in Windfall effect and watch the opponent crumble and buckle to their own deck. My Shared Fate deck broke some mentally and made most quit Magic, so the deck had to be scrapped. Well, Shared Fate. If the player would draw a card, that player exiles the top card of an opponent's library face down instead. Each player may look at cards they exile with Shared Fate, and they may play lands and cast spells from among those cards. So you basically get to play their deck, and they play your deck, basically. And they're playing a bunch of like, and you like basically play no win condition. Is that where you're getting at here with this Shared Fate thing? Because that's pretty cool. Actually, it's really funny. We'll do this. We'll bounce the other. So Kato's pretty important here in the matchup. With my card advantage. And then I can negation. I can actually just cast a negation if I want. Or throw it to Deluge for force. Yeah, we don't care about that. You beat them with their own deck, basically, and you can set the deck up with no... Yeah, and that's what you do. You set up... You give them 0 win conditions, and you do nothing but just stay alive. That's the whole deck. You know. That's funny. What set is Shared Fate in? Do you know off the top of your head? Because I don't know. Okay, he'll be at 9. And next turn I can borrow a borrower. And then kill him. Sure. A Ravinca set Shared Fate. I'll look it up. I need to know. Mirrodin. So it's modern legal. If a player would draw a card. Who's that? I just... But you obviously have to deal with the threats they've cast before the Shared Fate. but you should be able to take care of most of their stuff. So, yeah, it's modern legal. Interesting. Pretty interesting. What's he getting back? A thicket, that, and that. I don't care that he does this. As long as he doesn't have that enchantment out, I don't care. Like, about him putting lands in his hand. Because his whole entire deck is based off this right here. Which this is nothing more than a time-shifted simic, or seismic, whatever. The triple red enchantment that lets you pitch lands to do 2 damage to anything. It's a cool idea though. Because you're basically, you pretty much have to play like, the question is, how do you control, how do you kill, like, you know how you kill them, but how do you want to always, like, control the way you win kind of thing. Like, how do you keep them from removing it? And, you know, a simple bounce spell actually kind of, like, throws it away. Yeah, we'll take this. Keto don't die, so we're all happy. Borrower. So there's 9. Okay, I'm on the draw. So I'm going to bring in, because I'm on the draw, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the ley lines. Because that screws them up, kind of, but... I think the dress downs are bad. Spell centers are good still. All this stuff's fine. Yeah, ley line. We'll see what he does here. If I get a ley line in my opening hand, it's... I don't think he can win. That is not good enough. Oh, that's a struggle. So I have to balance that line, and I found that going down the ritual rail is just gassing myself the amount of mana I need to cast the Windfall and Shared Fate in one go. Oh, okay, so you're playing the... Okay, that makes sense that you would take that Storm idea and run with it pretty heavily. This is bad and good at the same time. I have this for that enchantment. And I throw back the Deluge. Now Mulligan. Get rid of that and get rid of the Field of Ruin because it's not amazing, but Now I have. I don't know. I wish I would have got it. So, Seething Song and Metamorphosis. Yeah. I get you. Dark Ritual type stuff, like where you're just giving yourself more mana over the course of everything. Seeing with that other hand, I could kill this. I could still have what's it called up whenever a bear enters. It's so good. It just can be bolted. That's the only problem with it. Actually, the borrower here probably makes more sense. I probably should have not played the Tar Pit. Should have played Pathway into Delta. So might not win this game. Yep, that's what we want to see. Alright, cool. You have to deal with this at some point, but we got a ley line. So if I don't have to counter anything, I'll borrow her. Yeah, so you're basically trying to turn one it, so they literally have nothing on the board, and you can just use whatever you draw off their deck to win. Makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna bounce this. Counter bounce. So he's completely, unless he has another land in hand. Hopefully he doesn't get a life from the loam. Okay. As long as he doesn't put life in the loam in the graveyard right now. Like this turn. We're cool. Wheel on the Void. Okay. Got Delta. So it was to update the deck. Now I would probably set the deck up with really awkward counter spells, maybe cards similar to Delay. Yes. Now that, man, that's not fun. You want to play, dare I say, Browbeat? Like, you play Browbeat? Like, okay, no, this is exactly what you do. You start playing Browbeat and stuff like that, and cards like that. Have you ever heard of Browbeat before? It's time shifted. Okay, you play these. You keep playing these cards that give your opponent, which is you, because they're playing your deck. So they're giving you this like huge advantage. Like you play like all these creatures that are oh, that's great. I kind of want to build a deck around this now because it'd be funny. I don't know if I don't know if I can make it good, but it would be funny. Oh yeah, we're shinobiing. Oh, it's happening. Oh man. Stupid bird. Well, we're just gonna hard cast this. Yeah, he's gonna make dudes. No, he's not. He has no lands in hand. Wow. The cool thing is when he makes one, he's only gonna... He does have blockers now. If he does pitch a land, he only gets one bear. So that's pretty nice. Making good. Making good is the hard part. It's mostly goofing. Kind of... Yeah, we've been there, right? We've all been there. Yeah, I don't know why he thought that was a good idea. Let's see. He doesn't... No. He wasn't a 2/2. His power was 3, so he doesn't get the plus. Yeah, he just lost the game in like one hit. Yeah, I can do both here. So yeah, I like goofy stuff too. I'm gonna link my social medias real quick. If you like more fairy content, I got a YouTube channel up. There's like 16 or 18. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. That's so nice of him. Yeah. Just grab a swamp. So, yeah, if you like fairy content, man, and you like brews and stuff, my YouTube channel's up, and it's that bottom link there. I also got a Discord if you want to join it. So definitely subscribe to YouTube. You know, follow the channel here. They're both free. So if you haven't yet. Yeah, I like the brew too, but it's trying to make those brews like actually feasible brews. That's the issue. And we get it again. Yeah, I like goofy decks too, man. But like I said, it's trying to make them work, you know? Because the concept's there. Just, you have to prove that it's proof of concept after a certain time. And you have to... Oh yeah, there's that Loam. Pulse or Marasa. This is good. This is really good for 6 life. Five, 6, 11. Exacties. Ba da 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 da. Yep. Got it. Well, anyway, if you like the content, definitely subscribe to YouTube for me. Appreciate it.